That's right. You have just messed up because you just tuned in to Real Laughs right here on Real Radio 104.1. Guess who's black? That's right. It's me, comedian James Yan, in virtual studio with a very good friend of mine. You know him as Rocky. I know him as Patricio. He's from the Aaron Morse Law Firm, as well as the podcast With a Side of Chaos. Y'all welcome my good friend Patricio. Patricio, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I may not be black, but I am the residential brown Mexican that you guys have on Taco Tuesday, so I'm glad to be here, man. Oh, wait, today's Monday. My bad. I got a little premature on that one.
It's okay, man. It's okay, man. It's actually this is our Monday episode, man. We're almost to the holiday. That's right. Want to let everybody know that next week, the next 2 weeks after this, actually, we're all going to be taking off right here at 104.1 to spend time with our families, whether we want to or not. Okay. I want to remind everybody you can also go and follow us on social media. Please, please, please hit us up on Instagram and Facebook. Follow us. And we want to get to 200 subscribers on YouTube. So I need you guys to go out right now. Go to YouTube, man. It's absolutely free. Won't cost you anything but your dignity or your respect. Go there, find Real Laughs, and go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. We need all of that in our lives. If you guys want to listen to any of our past episodes, all you have to do is download the iHeart app, and there will be, that's right, the past 5 years on Spotify and iTunes as well. So all this hilarity can be yours for absolutely nothing. That's a hell of a Christmas gift to give yourself.
That
All right,
really
man.
is. That
I'm
really
glad.
is.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, I want to talk to you, Patricio, man. A couple things going on in the news that I saw. And I just
Okay.
want to bring up the fact that Kanye, that's
Oh,
right,
boy.
Ye himself, has done it once again. He's making history, brother. He's one of the first people to be kicked off Twitter. Elon Musk's new Twitter. One of the first ones to be kicked the hell out, bro.
I loved how his because I saw the story and I've
Yeah.
been following this for a good minute now, and how Elon literally said, I tried with him, and then like the next comment in was like, I want to punch him in the face. I'm
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
Elon, I mean, you can get away with a lot. I mean, you're ready to build a colony on Mars. You're impregnating half the population. We're gonna let you slide with punching Kanye.
I think some people gonna let him do that. That's right. That's right. Now, Kanye, I don't know if you knew this, Patricio, but this is the second social media app this month that he's been kicked off.
Really? What's the other one?
Farmers only. Mm-hmm. Farmers only kick Kanye off because look, they welcome anybody who's seen a horse's ass, but they frown upon people who act like one. So yeah, he got kicked off that. Oh man, Kanye, we love you, bro. We really do. We just hope you get the help you need because I'm at this point, I'm pretty sure that man's not okay.
No, he's not, and we actually touched about this on Chaos last week because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Kanye is borderlining saying some really messed up things, pushing the
Borderline, bro. He's crossed over.
he's crossed over. All right,
Yes,
he's basically my cousin. He's gone over the border,
he
but
has, bro. Yes, he
the
has.
thing that drives me insane is that like he's still in the spotlight. It's like, okay, you're feeding him even more, and he's said so many anti-Semitical things, so many hate. I don't want to say like, would you categorize it as hate speech or just like ignorance?
Bro, it's a little bit of both, but it's definitely can be put under the category of hate speech. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, man.
and there's certain people in this world that like you can punch and it's okay. And we were talking about this, like
Mm.
if you see a Nazi and you know a Nazi, it's okay to punch them. Like no one's gonna
Yeah,
hurt them.
no one's gonna get angry if you punch a Nazi. I'm just going on record and saying that.
Yeah,
Yes,
if you see a member of the KKK and you punch them, I mean, I don't think everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, no, he's very anti KKK." I'm like, who that
sir,
term
sir,
doesn't
you
even
cannot punch members of the KKK, sir. This is a Trump rally. You need. I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. Don't get upset out there. I'm just messing around,
And
man.
once again, not pulling the political thing, but it's just like there's certain
Yeah.
people that like it's okay. We could punch them because
Yes.
they're crazy, they're stupid.
Gotcha. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Nazis are on my list, the top
Yeah,
3 list of people that I hate. That's
yeah.
right. It goes Nazis, vegans, and people who answer a question with a question. That's my
You,
list.
you see, vegans are that's a thin border right there between me and the
It
vegans
is.
because there are times where when people ask like, oh, is this free range, is like no, that those are different kinds of dietary restriction,
Yes.
but they ask, how was this were these vegetables grown, were these grown with natural spring water or with
Mm.
this like city water, how was this grown? I'm like, It's a salad.
It's
There's no meat. Just eat the salad.
just eat it. Was it farm to table? It was from the cooler to this table. So eat it. That's it. Stop complaining, Karen, and just eat this damn salad. Now, shout out to
Until
vegans out there. I gotta say
until
this,
I
man.
see
There's
a
a guy named
place.
Chris Burnham who runs the House of Chicken. That's
Ooh,
chicken spelled out of E, and he actually got me to eat his brand of vegan chicken, and it's absolutely delicious. So he told me to stop making fun of vegans so much. So I got to stop doing that. So
okay.
shout out to all you vegans. I don't know if you can listen to this because you can barely hold your head up to put it next to the radio. I know you're tired, but yes, shout out to all you vegans out there. You need protein, dog.
Okay, now not to stay on the subject of vegan, but
Uh-huh.
I gotta talk about this real quick because this I've been trying to eat healthy lately. I'm eating, my chicken salads, a little cutting back on the whiskey, but
Okay.
someone told me like you need to have kale in your life. I'm like, I feel like kale was that one vegetable that like they just had a ton of. Like there was a huge surplus, and they're like, how can we get rid of all this stuff? You know what? We're gonna sell it to white folk. White folk will
Bro,
put it in everything, and I,
literally, kale was a garnish in the 80s at restaurants trying to be something they're not.
yeah,
It was
and
on
now
everyone. Like you go to Red Lobster and they would put kale with a lemon wedge to
nice.
decorate your plate. Yeah.
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 They
And
try to
now,
do like a little Bob Ross painting, like, "We're gonna put a nice little piece of
yeah.
kale right
Yeah.
there. That's gonna be our
Happy,
little secret."
happy piece of kale right here. There you go. Oh, look at that. Happy little piece of kale. Oh, you like that. You know what make this kale better if we deep fried it. Yeah. Let's sell it as chips. Oh, yeah. Kale chips. It's disgusting. I'm sorry, bro.
No, yeah, kale is just hey, kale faked it till it made it, and now kale's number 1. Kale is in
It
everything. I see it in
it is,
smoothies,
bro.
in
It,
salads, in everything.
Bro, I want to know the first person who was like, you know what people need in their life? This stuff that we throw away.
Yeah,
That's how you came up with kale. You know, the stuff we
exactly.
put on plates and we just throw it away when people are actually done eating the real food.
Mhm.
Let's make that food now.
'Cause, like, what is, like, the number 1 vegetable? Like, what's the one vegetable that gets so much hype besides kale? Like, I feel like
Well,
I don't think
for fat
carrots
people,
yeah.
potatoes. But it's a starch. I'm like, for fat people, potatoes, man. Come on, man. Every chubby person I know loves every form of potato they got out there. I can
Yeah,
I can eat them
there's no
all,
wrong
man.
way. There's no
No,
wrong way
there's
with
no wrong way to eat a potato, and I feel the same way about women. I mean, there's women are
Yo,
the vegetables of the human. That's just funny.
listen, I could say the same thing about onions. Now, I love me onions, whether they're uh, dipped in batter and then deep fried, or sliced up and then sautéed to be put on a
Mhm.
nice taco, or just burnt crisp onions to go with your steak. Like onions for me, onions
Yes,
and carrots and potatoes are like the Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, and Dennis Rodman of the vegetable world for me. Everyone else,
gotcha.
they're the nuggets.
So if there's Scottie Pippen and Jordan, which one's not getting paid as much? Like which one?
Carrots, carrots do not
Carrot.
get paid as much. Michael Jordan is the potato of the salad world. Scottie Pippen is the
True.
onions, and Rodman is the the carrot.
I like that. I like how we're comparing them to athletes. That's awesome.
Oh man,
Okay, if we're comparing famous people to vegetables, what vegetable is Kanye?
Kanye is oh my god.
Oh, I got it. I know what he's acting like.
I was gonna say like I want to say a radish because I don't
Huh.
mess with radishes, but then like kind of like
Mm-mm.
ogres have layers, onions have layers. Kanye has so many layers of crazy that gets peeled every week until we're gonna find the core, and the next thing you know, it's been Andy Kaufman the whole time.
The whole time. You're saying that Kanye is basically a Scooby Doo villain. They're gonna take off a mask, and he's like, "I could have got away with it too if it
Yeah,
wasn't for you
Trump comes
meddling
out. I would have got
Adidas
away.
brand."
Trump comes out like I would have got away with it if it wasn't for Kanye. I would have totally
That's
got away with it.
funny. I'm gonna say this, man. If Kanye, if we're comparing people to actual vegetables in a garden, Kanye is a huge eggplant. That's what Kanye is, bro. Hashtag you know it's true. Okay, that's what Kanye is, man.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
But no,
Did
he's wild. He's still in the news. We're still talking about him. I can't wait till next week. Like what
what does he
he's
do
gonna come out.
next?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Kanye
Now
did what? That's the new show we're all watching. It's called Kanye Did What? Now, here's the
did
thing. We've had this conversation with other people. I think we've had it briefly on this show. Some
Mhm.
people think that he can actually get it all back, even after all the hate speech, after getting taken off Twitter, after all the things that he said about his ex or soon to be ex-wife. People say to me that he can just get it all back.
I
I don't know
Michael
about
Jack
that.
Michael
I,
Jackson? Michael
eh,
Jackson did it.
eh,
Kind of, I think.
hmm.
But, like, he gave us Thriller. Kanye just gave us College Dropout and a
He's a
couple
he's a musical genius. He's
you
made some amazing music. I can't take it away from him.
he's made some
But
amazing music, but, like, has
I
there
don't
been anything
know, bro.
amazing?
With everything that he's lost, I gave or gave back because he did it all himself. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like a mistake or anything. He clearly meant to say the things he said. I don't know. Like if he drops another like I ain't saying she's a goat, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Will people just be like, oh, I forgive him? Oh, that's a bop right there.
Yeah,
I ain't mad.
if he comes out with, like, a collaboration with, like, some of the biggest artists and drops a new album and we're like, "Uh,
We
okay.
just go back to be like, yeah, that Kanye, yeah, that's that dude.
We're gonna give you a pass on this one, Kanye. This was a dope album, and we're gonna rock out to this one for the next few months." But
Absolute,
that's the
bro.
thing.
You're
Like
right.
I haven't seen anything from Kanye.
Mm-mm.
Donda wasn't all that.
Not for me. Not for me.
Not for
If
me
you
either.
stack it up against his other library of music, not for me. There's
His
some
gospel
slaps on
album.
there, but the whole body of work, nah, it wasn't that great. And I'll say this, man, if he'd have to really get some impressive feature acts on
Yeah,
his next project, like he would have to get like Jesus to like do a hot 16. You know what I
got this new track with my boy JC
mean?
coming in on this track right there, boy.
Yo, Kanye, hold me down.
If-
He'd actually say, Hove the. That's what that would.
oh,
That's
Jesus
funny.
walks.
Just
When
funny.
I just had the song just Jesus walks pop up in my head when you said that.
Jesus raps.
But no, I honestly feel that no, there even if he dropped a banger, it would still be a controversial artist.
Mhm.
Because I mean, we had controversial artists back in the day, and the one that I always circle back to is Eminem. You know, he had his crazy split up with his girlfriend Kim, girlfriend, wife, baby
Yeah,
mama Kim,
yeah.
and it fueled his career. But like he only
It,
focused on that.
but it wasn't to the degree he's doing it, where he's saying things, let's be honest, to a demographic of people who
Exactly.
basically run the entertainment
Mhm.
business industry.
Yeah.
So, like, why? You're not only biting the hand that feeds, you're not standing on a platform where you're saying there's injustice and I need to right this. You're just basically s- spewing pure hatred and sewage at these people, man. I just
Look,
don't understand.
look. If he started saying stuff about Mexicans, all right, we're not going to cut his lawn. But like you're saying stuff about very
The
powerful people.
people who basically can control your career.
Exactly.
That's why I don't think he can come back. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope he learns and he hope he grows as a person. But I just don't think if you upset the wrong people in Hollywood or the music industry, I don't think you're coming back, brother.
Mm-mm.
That's it. You done. Eh, Hey, more
They're
power to him, man.
the only like huge comeback story that we in the past 20 30 years, Robert Downey Jr. with his fallout
True,
and his
true,
crash is
true,
now on top of the
true.
world. That was just like hardcore dedication
It,
and love of the art.
and you love to see that. And I will say this too, man. We're closing here in about 40 seconds. I don't know if you saw this, but they're getting divorced. It's been finalized what his child support payments are going to be to Kim Kardashian. It's
Ooh,
$50,000 a kid, $200,000 a month. He's paying for kids, and get this. Not only that, she took his house, the one
hmm
that was next door. The kids got his house.
yeah, that's the new Playhouse.
Bro, I've heard of kids eating you out of house and home, but I didn't know they got it in a divorce. Like literally, bro. Oh my gosh. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Me and Patricio. That was fun. That was
Yeah.
really good. All right, we're gonna talk about your dating life a little bit if you're cool with that.
Okay. Okay.
We'll be
Yeah.
very careful.
Yeah.
Honey, we're already gonna be in trouble. Here we go.
I know. You know what? It's fine. Maybe she'll hear it and uh, she'll pull back.
There you go. Welcome back, everybody. That is right. You are still listening to Real Laughs right here on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host today, sitting in the big chair. It is James Young, comedian extraordinaire. I'm joined in studio with my good friend Rocky, aka Patricio, from With a Side of Chaos podcast, as well as the Aaron Morse Law Firm. By the way, man, how's everything going at the law firm today, man? Everything good? Last time you
Everything,
had a baby in your lap,
yeah,
a, a,
I had
a
a little,
white baby, which is basically a get out of jail free card.
yeah,
Yeah.
holding the baby raised my credit score.
It did.
But yeah, no,
Bank of
Lily,
America called you to give you a loan. Yeah.
yeah, little Lily is running around the office right now. Actually, it's been pretty interesting here at the firm because over the last month, I've been in the process of hiring a new front desk receptionist,
Okay.
and it's a if anyone who's worked in a law firm, it's not easy.
Okay.
Uh,
I can
there's
imagine.
it's a demanding field. There's a lot of crazy cases that come through, and there's sometimes like you'll read about a case and you're like, oh my god, maybe I'm in the wrong field, but going down through all the applications, I had gotten a total of like 74 applications, and
Mhm.
from those 74, narrowed it down to 3 people. Have them come in for their in-person
Wait,
interview.
first let me just start off with this. How many?
74 applicants.
74 people was like, "Hey man, I want to work there." That's
Yeah.
right. I got what they need. I think I bring a lot to the table to the Aaron Morse Law Firm as
Mhm.
a receptionist. That's 74.
Yeah, because the front desk, a front desk at any law firm, is
It's the entry level to move up.
that's your first step. If you're in work, if you're working law or pursuing a field in pursuing the legal field, you want to
Mhm.
be in the receptionist position because you're going to learn how the ins and outs of a law firm, how it is,
Gotcha.
because you're not going to learn this by textbook, in college or in law
No.
school. You're going to get hands-on experience, and brought it down to 3 women, 3 lovely women, and
No,
we made
hold
it.
on. Let me another question that pops up. Sorry to interrupt you.
Mhm.
No men like try like go for
Oh,
the job.
Oh yeah, I do. We do.
Okay,
And we've had a couple of men apply for the position, and we've had a male receptionist beforehand.
gotcha.
Unfortunately, it did not work out. It really,
Really?
yeah.
Well, now
Now,
was it because you think it was they were men, or just it didn't work out just because?
no, and here is proof that as a male receptionist, you can go. That was my first position.
Oh,
I
nice.
was I was a receptionist for 3 months with
Hmm.
Melendez Law Offices in Kissimmee. Shout out to Carlos Melendez, love you, buddy. He gave me my first opportunity in the legal field. He taught me everything that I know about criminal law and the foundation of the
Nice,
legal system. And 3 months later, I'm a legal assistant in criminal defense, and then about 6 months later, I'm running the entire department.
nice.
And yeah, I didn't expect to go anywhere in this field when I got into it, but boom, hey, 8 years later, I'm a marketing director
Look
at
at you.
a great law firm. I'm doing radio stuff. I'm doing podcasting. I'm going to
Yes,
events
you are. I like
because
that because a marketing director at a law firm basically means you run the TikTok.
yes, exactly.
And you went viral on one of those TikToks. So I'm not hating.
I am waiting for us to pass that 2 million mark. We are so
Bro,
effing
that's
close.
amazing. Congrats to you guys.
Thank
And
you. Thank you.
also, congratulations to Aaron Morse Law Firm because you guys do a lot of good for people who are looking for some kind of legal aid as far
Mhm.
as getting their family back or getting their divorce settled and all that good stuff. So, God bless you guys and shout out to you for what you do.
Oh no, no, no! Shout out to Erin. She's amazing. I love working with her. But I had a little bit of a snafu this week.
Uh oh.
Because last week we finally decided. We had our applicants and we're like, okay, you know what, she's the one. We're gonna hire her. And then Sam, her husband, was like, hey Patricia, go ahead and send the offer letter, get it out there, have her sign
Nice.
it, and we're gonna get her in here. So
Hmm.
I called her up. Hey, when can you start? Oh, 2 weeks, the 12th. We both established, okay, December 12th is going to be your start date.
Gotcha.
Prepare the letter, have it signed, send it out. She accepts, sends it back, sign. We're happy. I made a
Yep.
TikTok on my personal page,
Ah,
like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Like, and the whole crowd blows up because we finally got a
nice. Nice.
receptionist.
You're happy. She's happy. Everyone's happy.
Yeah. And then Monday morning, I have the intention of getting to work early, no problem, start the day off, get everything going for the week.
Yeah.
That was my goal at 8:24 in the morning, I get a phone call. Hey, what's the door code? I don't know how to get in. "W-
Well,
What
hmm.
do you mean? And like,
Wait,
yeah, it's I'll say her name. She's cool. It's Katrina. I'm here. What do you
wait a
mean?
minute.
It's December 5th, girl. Your start date is December 12th. What are you
Okay.
doing a week early here?
Okay. You know what it is? You remember how you just started the story off? You said, "Hey, man, I just want to get to work early."
Yeah.
So did she. By a week, she's like,
By
"Hey,
a
man, I just want to
in a
come in
week.
here
And
and
they
just
think,
make sure I get acclimated and learn everything before I actually start. So I'm here a little early, and by a little, I mean 7 days, player."
yeah.
Right.
And so I'm like, hey, I will be at the office in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I had to, I told her 7 minutes is because I was paying for a case of White Claw at 8:20, at 24 in the morning.
Okay. First off, you guys are wild at that law firm. Okay.
I,
That's y'all are different there.
I was working late on Friday and I snagged a White Claw or seven from Aaron's fridge, so I had to replenish it. So if you
Oh,
take,
okay. I
you
okay.
don't
I
you
thought you
don't
were having it like it was morning coffee. Like, let me get 8 of them. Like, I didn't know, bro.
hey, 100 calories, you can't go wrong with that.
That's true. That's true.
But I park and I'm getting out of my car
Hmm.
and I'm walking with a case of White Claw, and this new person is looking at me. She's like, "Oh,
Oh, wow.
that. What are you doing with that?" I'm like, "Let's just go
Long
inside."
story.
Long
Let's
story.
just get this inside.
And even as I'm walking in my head, I'm like, I'm doing the whole poker face. Like, I can't show that I'm pissed off. I can't show that I'm upset because
Uh-huh.
in my mind, I'm like, damn it, girl, I don't told you
Yep.
next week. I have
Yes.
so much stuff to do to
Yes.
prepare for you to be here because
Yes.
having everything ready for a new hire is insane. You have to have the
The
laptop,
on
you know,
yes. The
every
onboarding process is very important. That's right. I give you that.
yeah. And I was gonna do that on Thursday,
Mhm.
possibly early Friday before do I was gonna do it today. Not gonna lie, I was gonna do it today.
The truth comes out. Look, girl.
And I'm telling her, like, hey, I'll be right back. I just gotta go check on something. Just sit right here. I'll be right back. I go running through the back door outside. I call Aaron. I call Sam. I'm like, yo, she's here. Who's here? The new receptionist. Don't she start next week? That's what I thought. She's actually here now.
Hmm.
And we're just like, F it. Let's
Let her start.
let her start.
Okay.
Like, I ain't gonna get nothing done this
No,
week.
you're not. No, you're not. And you're doing radio with me. So yeah, you're not doing
I'm not,
it.
I have not accomplished anything. No, I can't
So
say that.
so I'm gonna ask what everybody listening to this is gonna wants to know. How is she doing so far?
she, she's kicking ass.
Nice.
She,
See?
so she
Now
came
so
from
now you send her out to buy the white claws.
yes,
There you
yes.
go.
I'm totally
Understood.
sending her for that one.
Yeah.
But no, she's been a blessing here this whole week so far. Today is her Friday. Oh yeah, well it is Friday for us.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, she's clicked in with the staff here, and
Good.
she's awesome. So shout out to Katrina. Welcome to the law office of Aaron Morse. Please don't leave us. You're awesome.
Oh, nice, man. Shout out to her. I can remember being the new person at a job. That is one of the most terrifying feelings. I guess not even terrifying. It's nerve wracking. You
Hmm.
wonder to yourself, what's my boss going to truly be like? I mean, they put on a great front when I was interviewing. Am I going to get along with the rest of the employees? Because that's the worst thing in the world, man. When you go to a new place and you hate everybody
Yeah.
at your job. I mean, everybody. You don't have one person you can be like, man, this is my dude. This is my rock. This is my ride or die here. When you hate everybody at your job, that's when you get close to what your last day of work will look like because you will lose it one day. You will snap.
I've been fortunate enough where everywhere that I've worked, I've loved everybody, or I make people love me
Really?
because I'm that kind of person.
Hmm.
But the only time I've ever hated my job was I used to work for Celebration Hospital as the head of a sanitation. So
Hmm.
I'd have a crew of I think 13 or 15 people cleaning the hospital the entire
Yeah.
night. So I had to go floor to floor, room to room, area to area, checking on people's work. And
Wow.
when you got people who don't care about their job, they're just
Mm.
there for a paycheck. It's just like I mean, I can't blame you, boo boo. I'm doing the same thing too, but like, you got to work with me. You got to, you
Yeah.
know, help me out.
Let me ask you this: if you've had a couple of jobs where you were in a position of authority,
Yeah.
bro, have you ever had to fire someone?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like
really? I mean,
the
is
last
it fire?
receptionist.
Were you? Was it hard for you as a person to fire someone who wasn't doing their job, or was it like, nah, you earned this?
There have been times where I haven't been able to pull the trigger, and
Really?
I'm like, hey, listen, I can't do it. I actually like this person. Can you
Hmm.
can you do
Can
it?
you take care of this for me? Yeah.
Yeah. The
But
last one was just like honestly the nicest firing I've ever had to do.
the nicest firing. How do you
Yeah.
nicely fire?
We I had a heart to heart with him because I'm like, listen, you're not doing what we're asking you to do. So he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I wasn't expecting this or that. And not to go into full details, but just like we kind of like it was a mutual breakup.
Oh, okay. I
Are
get it.
you okay? Then you know what? Okay,
Yeah.
congrats.
Yeah.
Okay, you're out.
He
You're
wasn't. It's one of those firings where you tell the person, "Hey, man, we gotta let you go." He's like, "Man, I knew it." He wasn't like shocked. Like, is this because I crashed the car again? Yeah, the company car. Yeah.
you're telling me I can't smoke pot in the conference room? That was in the handbook. My bad.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm
You know
kidding. I'm
what?
kidding.
My bad. I mean, I offered you some, but like,
But James, have you ever
oh
had to work with people that like you just
yes.
didn't like?
Oh yeah. Right away. Yeah, absolutely. But they earned every single time I did it, so it wasn't hard. Like I don't
Mhm.
want to ever like I don't look forward to firing anybody because someone losing their job. But when I've had to fire people, you've completely earned losing your job at that point because you grossly neglected your responsibilities and
Exactly.
blatantly didn't want to do anything. So it's on you, man. So yeah, I don't feel sorry for people who earn when they get fired. And I
Mhm.
can't stand when they become all of a sudden so vulnerable during the firing when the whole time no F's were given.
Yeah.
But during the firing, they're like, "Oh my God, how could you do this?" Because you didn't do anything. Literally, you
I
showed
should
up
be
to
the one
work late
crying. I should be the one
every
crying.
day.
'Cause I gotta replace your ass now.
Yeah, we all did your work. You owe me money.
No, have you ever had someone like in the firing process where they flip it and they're like, well, I didn't even want this job, yo. I didn't even want to be
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Like
Oh my
this
God.
company ain't S. You know what? I'm gonna go work cross street and I'm gonna make even more money. I'm like,
Yeah.
then why don't you do that beforehand?
Here's the thing: they never go across the street.
Never, never.
We know those people, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, man, how was he as a worker? Horrible, terrible."
I did.
Oh, really?
I left one place and worked in the second floor.
Okay, not across the street, but same building. I totally get that, man. I don't think in my whole career of working for these past 46 years, I've ever went across the street. Like I'm just, I don't think I've ever done that before in my life, bro. Working at Burger King. You know what? You know what? Y'all can keep these Whoppers because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my talents and take them to Ronald across the street at McDonald's because he appreciates how I make burgers. Let's go,
There's a
Ronald.
reason they call it a happy meal.
That's right. I don't even care that it's not real meat. That's not the point, Burger King. He treats me like a person.
Ronald
Robble,
loves
robble.
me.
We out. Come on, Grimace. Oh man,
Oh my god.
LA
We we get
ridiculous.
we get too wild on this one.
We do. Guys, don't go anywhere. Remind you guys to hit us up on social media on Instagram and Facebook, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Me and Patricio right here on Real Radio 104.1. Spotify. Now I get to do something I love doing when I have Patricio on this show because you never, sir, have a lack of romantic encounters, we'll say.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
even going that route.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will say this. Now, we all live vicariously through you because we're mostly people on here. We're married men. We're happy to
Mhm.
be married, but you, sir, are what they say. How do they say it? You out there. You out here. Okay. If you want to find Patricio, pull out a GPS and type in Atcha, and there he will be. That's right. Now you're out here dating, man, and you don't have. I'll let you talk about your dating life. How I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna ask one
You know
simple
what? I'm an
question.
open book.
It can
I'm an
go
open
either
book.
way.
Go ahead. Have at it.
Okay. How's your dating life going?
It's interesting. I got
Okay.
I got ghosted the other night.
Oh, like how? You text a person and they say, "We're gonna meet you here." Then you went there and they weren't there.
Yeah, so here's the thing, James, I'm a busy person
I know
with
that. Yeah, you got a lot going
trivia,
on.
Taco Tuesday, in Coyoacan and Lake Mary. I
Hmm.
got trivia at Graffiti Junction, Thornton Park on Wednesdays. I got adult bingo, College Park, Graffiti Junction on Thursdays. I'm
Wow.
busy. On top of that, podcasting, podcasting,
Yes.
podcasting, radio.
Radio. Yep.
I just got a new client. I'm all over the place.
You are.
So when I am talking to people or going out on dates, it's like, hey, listen, I can meet you at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10. Like I'm going into what's the word I'm looking for?
The wee
Very
hours.
promiscuous hours of the night.
Woo! Okay, that's a great way to describe those time periods. Promiscuous times of the night. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
And and here's the one thing: when I talk to someone on a dating app, I of course have to do my due diligence. I work in law. I need to make sure I'm not dating a crazy person, an ex felon, a German, anything like that's gonna, a red flag.
Yeah. No, no Germans.
No more Germans. I'm done with it. Just like Germany in the World Cup, they've been
well,
eliminated for
well,
the World Cup. They've been eliminated from my heart.
gotcha. Damn, I understand. I will say this: if you're not dating Germans, you can kiss your Christmas card from Kanye goodbye. Okay, that ain't
But
gonna
no,
happen now, man.
I
Uh,
got ghosted
mhm,
the other night,
mhm. Wow.
and we were matched up through an app, and we started talking. We exchanged phone numbers. We started talking again, and I had said, "Hey, listen, I'm going to be here for an event. You want to meet up afterwards for a drink?"
Mhm,
Oh my God, that's literally right around the corner for me. That works out. I'll see you there.
mhm.
So because of my calendar, because of my schedule, I tend to send out confirmation text messages to everything and everyone that I'm working with.
Which
And
is smart, by the way.
yeah, and our thing was set for, I believe, 9:30.
Mhm.
And at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I send the simple message, hey, I just want to make sure, hey, just making sure we're still on for this location at this time. Left it on red. I'm like, well, maybe she's working.
Mm.
Maybe she's doing something. It's okay. I finish work, I go to my event, I take care of my event, I finish up, and like I kind of look back, no response.
Still
And so I send a text message, hey, listen, I'm heading over to our rendezvous point. I'll see you in a little bit. Red,
nothing.
no response.
Mm.
I show up there and I'm at the bar. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm about to get ghosted. It's and
Damn, bro.
it's okay. And the bartender and I, we got along. We were cracking jokes all night. But yeah, homegirl never
Damn.
showed up.
And and
And
and and how long ago? How many days ago was this?
this was like within the last 12 days.
And you still haven't heard from this person.
Nope.
So okay, I was gonna ask you now. Uh well
Protocol?
what do you do? What's the protocol? That's the word I'm looking for. What's the protocol if someone ghosts you? You don't try hitting them up again, right?
No.
No, you're
Because
done.
yeah. You're done. You're out of the Rolodex. All right, moving on to the next one.
Gotcha.
I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I'm enjoying my singlehood, my singleness, my exploring of the worlds, if you want
Yes.
to call it like that.
I like that. I'm exploring of the world. Yeah. And I heard there's some pretty good world out there, man.
Dude, there's some fat ass
Bro.
world out there.
I heard there's some world out there that'll curl your toes.
Hmm.
Mm,
Yeah. Oh God. Moving on.
gotcha. But we, we
It's
gotta we gotta
interesting.
keep the world safe though. We gotta
Yeah.
make sure it's safe.
And then the other night, this was funny. I'd set up for a date,
Okay.
and her and I told her, hey, listen, I have this event going on, and I got this event going on. You're more than welcome to accompany me to both of them, but we can meet up after them. And I told her what the events were, and she's like, I think I'll meet you afterwards. It's not my scene. I'm like,
Okay.
that's fine. I totally
Hmm.
respect that. I give itinerary. I I tell her, I'm going to be here till this time. I'll be here till this time, and I'll meet you here at exactly this time. Okay, bet. We go. And you ever meet someone that, like, in person, and then right off the bat, you're like, I don't like you.
Oh, wow.
I just don't like you.
I mean, okay. Yes, I'm gonna answer the question. Yes, there's energy that people can give off. Like when
Yeah.
you first meet somebody, like I don't know if I can trust this guy.
Yeah.
But you're on a date, a romantic date, and
Yeah.
the
We
second you meet, what was the vibe she was giving that
it,
you were like, man, I don't know if I like you.
I feel like, are you, how can I put this in nerd
Was she
terms?
like carrying like four cats with her? Like what exactly was she doing? That you were like, man, no, I do not like this girl. Did
She
she have a
she
shirt that said "Vote Kanye"? Like what happened, bro?
she would not stop talking about her roommate, and she was complaining
Uh
the entire time about how her roommate, doesn't clean, doesn't contribute, doesn't this, doesn't that. I'm like, "Girl, I will file you an eviction right now if you want me to. I'll draft everything up for you. Can we just get off this subject and talk about you and me, maybe bumping uglies in about 45 minutes to an
Mm,
hour? Let's get off this subject."
gotcha.
And it
Now,
was
is
just
her roommate? Can I ask a question?
yeah,
Is her roommate a guy or a girl?
it's a girl.
Okay, gotcha. Because I was gonna be like, you're complaining. Because normally I notice with, and I from my experience, women who complain about certain men truly have feelings for that person and don't know how
Oh,
to
yeah.
come to terms with them. So I was a little like red flag in my head popped up, going, "This girl's complaining about her roommate and it's a guy. She likes that dude."
Yeah. And no,
Yeah.
and for believe me, I've gone through that, and I've picked up the signs on that one. When the other day I was talking to this girl and she was complaining to me about a boyfriend, I'm literally looking down at myself. I'm like, get ready, buddy. You hear that?
You vulture of a man.
Yeah. No, I got to the point where I'm like, hey, listen, and I've realized that honesty truly is the best policy, James.
Oh wow. Well, talk about that. Explain that.
I told her, hey, listen, you're kind of focused on something that I really don't care about.
Okay,
If
honest.
you're not wanting to move the conversation about you and me talking and get to know each other,
Mhm.
then I'm just gonna pay my tab and I'm gonna get out of here. Put it straight
Wow.
like that, and she's like, "Wow, I can't believe you're being that rude." I'm like, "You've been rude since you got here."
How is what
So
you said rude? That's not rude. Yeah, you've been talking about someone
remember, we
else
live
our
on
entire
Mars,
day.
they live on Venus. Their language is completely different.
Completely different, bro. Not
Yeah, and not all women are like the same, and not all men are the same. But
no.
I ran into a snotty little bee, and had to say goodbye. Sad
So
thing
you
is,
got so you paid and you left. That was it.
I, I paid for my tab. I wasn't going to pay for her because she just wouldn't stop talking about her freaking roommate.
There you go. Tell your roommate I
And
said hey, and he's right. Or she's right.
sadly,
Yeah. Yeah.
sadly, what I did was, I paid, she paid, we walked out. And I'm like, "Hey, you can delete my number. It's fine." I walked out, literally walked around the establishment, and I came back in because I was going to go talk to someone else at the bar.
Ooh. Oh, you had a plan B, so to speak.
You always have to have a plan B.
I didn't know that, bro. See, I'm out the game. I don't know none of this, man.
You see,
I got one game.
and there are listeners who got that joke.
Yes.
You always have to have a plan B.
Oh,
Always.
I get it. Now I missed it. I missed it. Oh, I know a friend of mine, a comic man. He had a great, great joke. He's like, "Hey, girl, let's go make some mistakes together and wake up in the morning and have Plan B milkshakes." Like, that's
Oh,
hilarious.
Jason too.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
But no,
So you're not looking to settle down anytime soon? Like you're like, man, I've been in relationships. I'm not looking to do that again.
no, I do want to establish a relationship with someone. I do want to have, that partnership. I do want to have a family one day because I only got a few years left of me where, the factory is going to shut down and there's just going to be
Nah, nah, bro. You Mexican, you live on. It's like Celine Dion and Love in Her Heart. It lives on. That's right. Near, far, wherever you are. It's gonna happen, bro. Trust me, bro. How old are you, Patricio, by the way?
I just turned 37 back in November,
You got time,
and
bro. You got time,
um I got time. It'll be fine.
bro. Trust me, I know, bro. You got time. There's still a mistake waiting to be made by you, sir,
You know
out
how
there.
many 20-year-olds have daddy issues in this day and age, bro? I'm gonna be just fine.
Oh, bro, you ain't lying about that.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I never asked you this, Patricio. Before we go, we got about 2.5 minutes here. You out here dating, but I never asked you what is your type, or do you even have one?
I do. I
You do
totally do.
have a type. Okay.
I totally do have type. Now, in regards to physical features,
Mhm.
if we're gonna be real, I'm a chess gentleman. Okay,
Okay.
I can give two rats about the bottom. Um,
Really?
I'm
Okay.
I don't care. I really don't.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm
But
definitely
when you have them, it's like when
hey.
you find an onion ring in your French fries. This is great.
Hey guys, man, I met this girl. Woo! She had some delicious fries, but then I found an onion ring. N word.
No, my type, honestly, if you can carry a conversation and it's not just me talking the whole time, because I talk for a living. I do
Yeah,
this
you sure do.
on
Yeah.
a daily. So if we can have a conversation, if we can snuggle and eat a stuffed crust pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut
Oh,
while watching Star Wars, I will make you the happiest woman for the
bro,
rest of your life.
Patricio, you just described my perfect date. I will come snuggle with you and eat stuffed crust pizza and watch Star Wars.
We will
I'll let
have
you.
the best
I'll let
podcast
you.
ever.
I'll let you be Big Spoon. Like I don't care.
Oh,
Bro, that sounds like a wonderful time, enchanting even. Now we got about a minute left, man. I definitely want to give an opportunity to tell everyone where they can catch you doing all the things that you do, my friend. Go ahead and spit them
oh
all
my
out.
goodness. This week, December 13th, I will be at Goyokan Tuesday, beginning at 6 o'clock for Taco Trivia Tuesday. And then
Nice.
Wednesday, that same week, I am hosting trivia at Graffiti Junction beginning at 8 o'clock in Thornton Park. And then the 15th, this is the big one. The
Hmm.
15th, I am hosting adult bingo at Graffiti Junction College Park, and it is our Naughty or Nice costume contest where we are giving
Ooh.
one lucky winner who comes out with their best Naughty or Nice adult style costume. We have a huge grand prize to give to you right there. So it's going to be Graffiti Junction, College Park, beginning at 9 o'clock this Thursday.
Naughty or nice. There's gonna be a lot of angels. There's gonna be a lot
Mhm.
of devils coming in there. All
Oh yeah.
right. That make sure all you people that are going to be joining there for that adult time, make sure you have a plan B, so to speak.
And shout out to the three women that I met over at Goyokan on Tuesday. Shout out to Faith, Maggie, and Denise. They started listening to the show
Nice.
afterwards, and I just want to give them a shout out. Thank you very much for coming out. I hope to see y'all next week as well.
Very well. Thank you guys for listening to me and Patricio today. On behalf of everyone here at Real Last, we appreciate the love and the support. Thank you guys. And because Ken Miller's not here, I'm gonna tell you myself. Take your ass to bed. We out.